Thomas Randall just came in and back out as well.
Andy did the fastest lap.
Oh, trouble here at the hairpin, and it involves the Penrite entry, David Reynolds and Mark Winterbottom.
Can you get it going, mate? Can you get it going?
So we took the shot and the cars are pointing backwards. Mark Winterbottom's been able to get away again. It's Mostert in the background, came to this event as the championship leader, and there's a lot of damage around the front of that car.
So at the last minute, Frosty moves down the inside of David. They make contact, and
nowhere to go.
Chaz is just, he's an innocent bystander.
Yeah.
He was just parked in the wrong spot.
He's been penalised. So Mark Winterbottom penalised for his role in that. And here it is from onboard Mark's car. And he's picked the throttle up and just nailed it. And stayed with the throttle. Out of the final corner. And it's been a fine performance by Shane Van Gisbergen to jump off the grid and make some cool moves en route to a special victory.
We'd love to be able to give back to the fans on Live from the Fast Lane, and we've got a little special surprise for 10 lucky fans. Now, we could make them do something silly, but I'm thinking let's just find 10 people who look like they deserve it.
Would you like to go for a course car ride this morning?
Oh, I'd absolutely love it.
Course car rides. Go and have fun.
I'll hook you up. You boys are going for a course car ride in the Mustang, all right? Yeah, I'm serious.
Absolutely.
Good on you. Well done. Thank you.
We've got 2 course car rides. Oh, you're joking? No.
You want to go for a course car ride?
Now?
Yeah.
Are you going to come?
No, I'm going to give it to a fan instead. The course car rides. And you get a signed Jake Kostecki shirt as well. How about you, buddy? Who are you here to cheer on this weekend, mate?
Anton and Will.
Anton and Will, you big DJR fan?
Yeah, yep.
Ever been for a lap around Simmons Plains?
No, but I'd love to.
Well, today's your lucky day. Who are you here with?
Partner?
Perfect. All right, I'm going to make that 3 then, all right? So there you go. Take the family, mate. Enjoy it.
No worries, thank you.
Right now, his nemesis, Will Davison's got the Armour All pole provisionally. Jack LeBrock continues the fine form for Matt Stone Racing. Big trouble, and that was contact. That was contact with Tim Slade up at turn 6. Andrew Edwards, Mark Dutton in the Red Bull garage.
Got me there.
So a big moment. So I talked about the fact that there hadn't been congestion, and they've now red flagged the session as these two guys unscramble themselves. Will Davison, I think, is going to survive this.
No, I've got the car there too. Don't drive off, mate. Don't drive off. Looks like something's spot there.
So Shane tucked right up underneath him and then tried to squeeze down the inside, and they've ended up with heavy contact in the middle of turn 6 and then interlocked wheels, and it's pushed Tim off the road, and then Shane's had that big slide.
So he got a double toe. He got a double toe from his teammate, and then he was trying to get the second part of the toe from Slade.
He's plucked the right rear tyre off that Red Bull car, and steering damage. Here's the view from Shane.
Control to all teams. Session has been declared. It will not be resuming.
Wow, wild stuff. So that's done and dusted. Will Davison grabs an Armour All pole, and then Nick Percat's on the outside. It can be very dirty around there.
Oh, who's in the fence?
One of the truck assist cars has gone heavily into the wall down there on the exit of turn 7.
This will be safety car.
And Heimgartner's involved in it as well. This will trigger the safety car. Big damage for LeBrock.
Oh, and he's on the front row of the grid for the next race. That's a lot of damage.
He may not be now.
No, exactly.
And solid impact for Jack LeBrock. Great to see Jack out of the car and okay.
Now, this is the gaggle of cars that we were commenting on. Now, who contacts who? Now, Jack LeBrock and Heimgartner have made wheel-to-wheel contact, and then bang, off the road they go.
Yeah, so it's an interlock.
I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they've just ended up just jammed on each other's wheels. And so LeBrock just carting Heimgartner out there. He's actually gone in pretty heavily there. Thankfully, those tyres have done the job. And one of our marshals, I think, is also just trying to escape the scene, has tripped over the fence down there.
Really tough situation when we have these red flag interruptions. How do you keep yourself calm before we go again?
I went and took a nice leak. That's how I keep myself calm.
Thank you for that information. I shouldn't have asked.
And we talk about sheep stations. This is sheep stations. Monster Mustang, Red Bull Commodore. Here we go. Underneath. Bang. That's what Cam's blowing up about. That's exactly the same thing as the Will Davison one. So here you go. So there's the bird.
Slade looks to make a move here and get some side draft benefit, and he's right up against the edge of the road on the white line, but he's ideally positioned now for the left-hander. Oh no, he just lost a little bit of ground. He's run it wide, and this is a monster. So this is a horrible moment going for Slade, and he's gone across the front of the other cars and not hit another vehicle. That is a miracle.
Well, they would have known he was off, so they would have propped up. That could have been a monstrous accident.
My goodness me.
So now Cam's got him right up to the white line. You made the point. Then they get through here, and then he runs it. They've actually had a bump there, then another bump, and then out into the weeds.
And that is a scary moment. It launches, it's airborne, can't see where he's going, brakes are clamped, the rest of the mob can see it, thankfully, and look at the witness marks on the road. He had his foot jammed on that pedal, so it's probably got flat spots on the tyre. Check it out. It's turned into a sprint car in the middle of the corner, rooster tail on the dirt because he stayed in the throttle.
Oh, that is out of control. And Bunnings Trade could not be a better sponsor for that segment.
Opposite lock in top gear at 260 plus kilometres an hour, and out the other side. Oh, how's your heart rate? So, car number 97, Shane Van Gisbergen, just been extraordinary in his performances at Symmons Plains, and he has done it again. 2 from 2 in Tassie for Shane. And what about Brock Feeney? First ever main game Supercars podium. That is mega. Second event in the Repco Supercars Championship. The young fella's never been to this racetrack before in anything, and Red Bull have pulled off a 1-2. That's a pretty special moment for them, and big celebrations in the background also for David Reynolds and for Grove Racing.
It's bloody awesome, to be honest. I thought coming here this weekend, we had a chance of trying to snag a podium, and we rolled out pretty strong. So to qualify second, race with Shane, the best dude in Australia at the moment, and to finish P2 behind him, 1-2 for the team. It's awesome.
He's got a passenger on board, GT, as well. There's an interloper. There's a lurker in the car.
That's funny. If you're looking for our host, there she is.
That's right.
We've got Marcus Ambrose on the line. Marcus, it's Scafie and Crompo here. Is Garth trying to have a race with you, mate?
Yeah, it's pretty hectic out here, mate. I'm just getting used to this Gen 3 car. What a beast it is. Pretty raw. And I'm hanging on to it pretty hard. 2 has-beens out here, juking it out.
58.1 seconds was his standing lap time, and he's blocked a brake badly, so badly he's going to run wide, and he relinquishes the lead, damage to those front tyres, and that could be to do with some of the setup trauma of having to rush that car out there. So it's pinched a brake nastily at the end of the straight. Aggressive passing in the first race yesterday, out of the final corner, and he lines it up, slots another gear. And Shane Van Gisbergen has put together a triple treat in Tasmania, and he's banked 300 points from the start.
Thank you guys. What a weekend, awesome.
What a complete performance by this man. Keep on talking about his championship from last year and what he put on for the start of the 2021 campaign, but what he's done in this year's Repco Supercars Championship is amazing. And if you talk about drivers in history at their absolute peak, and you think of people like Peter Brock or Jim Richards or Dick Johnson or Craig Lowndes, you've got to think right now, or Jamie Whincup, you think about this man because he is absolutely driving at the very peak of his career.
Yeah, I was screaming over the radio, pretending I had no rear, and then made them pit early, and then I just went, so sucked in.